What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today with a very exciting Samsung video for you guys, and today we're talking One UI 7.0 once again. We have some huge news from renowned leaker Ice Universe telling us that One UI 7.0 beta is going to be arriving early, which means we're going to get a sneak peek at everything Samsung's done. Now if you haven't seen the full design leaks for One UI 7.0, which is inspired by iOS and Xiaomi's HyperOS, I made a full video on that. I'll drop the link below if you want to check it out. But let's go ahead and get into today's story. Before we get started, I do want to thank my son Jonathan, my 4-year-old son. He gives us a couple animals to hang out in every video. We got the camel and giraffe over here today. Highly appreciate him. Also, if you guys did order your unpacked items in July from us, make sure you filled out the verification form. It does close on the 23rd. That's probably going to be the day I post this, so it'll only be open until 11:59 p.m. Arizona time. So make sure you confirm if you did order through our link to get your free mystery box. So let's go ahead and get started here. If we go over to Twitter here, the news came in last night, 6:06 p.m. Arizona time. Ice Universe said One UI 7 beta will start from the end of July or early August if there are no accidents. And I was making a little joke here, as we call it now, iOS UI 7 beta, because of all the leaks suggesting this. And I'll actually show you guys one other leak that came out after I posted that roundup video. You guys can take a look and see what the gallery icon is going to look like. But this is a lot earlier than we originally thought. Ice Universe had actually predicted that the beta would launch perhaps in September because Samsung got a little behind due to the One UI 6.1.1 development. This is actually earlier than last year, if this is in fact the case. Last year it came out at the end of August, so we'd be getting the first beta quite a bit early. If you read through, you see all the different comments here. Some people are excited, some people are not. Some people are a little worried about the iOS inspiration as me as well. And you can see here that they are also worried about animations. So a couple of pieces of news, what we can look forward to, in addition to the design changes, which are apparently inspired by iOS and HyperOS, we're going to see some icon changes. And these are some of the proposed icons for the gallery icon in One UI 7 from SOUIC. His handle's SSOUIC on Twitter. He makes a lot of renders and mock-ups and stuff for various Samsung software things and hardware things. These look very similar to the iOS gallery icon, so I'm not super stoked about that. I don't really know why they would choose this. The current gallery icon is fine. I guess this one, which inverts the iOS gallery icon, if I had to pick one, that would be the one that I would go with. I kind of like the look of it the best, but I'm curious what you guys think about this as well. The other piece of information that came out after I made that last video is that, well, the Samsung messages thing I'm going to talk about in a separate video. But if you scroll back and take a look here at the features that were listed, these are the leaked features from last time. It was mentioned that the iOS inspiration here for the notification panel is likely not going to be just you swipe on the right and you get your quick settings, swipe on the left, you get notifications. It's likely going to be like in HyperOS by Xiaomi, where you have two pages, but you can quickly swipe back and forth between the two. Now, we talked about this quite a bit on the Sammy Guru podcast this week. And if you're not subscribed to the podcast, the link's below. Subscribe on your favorite podcatcher. You can also watch it here on YouTube. We will have video version of that coming soon. We talked about this brand identity that Samsung is losing. I think it's really unfortunate trying to brand a lot of things very similar to the way Apple does them. Obviously, if they take some positive inspiration from iOS, I'd be okay with that. Like being able to edit the shape of the quick settings like they did on iOS 18 and move around the grid and kind of reorganize the size of each one. That's a positive change. But stealing their, skeuomorphism design, I think it looks a little bland. It's kind of anti-Samsung. And in that sense, it's not what I would like to see Samsung do. So I think that's the reason why I'm just a little frustrated with it. It does look like we're going to see it early. You guys know I'll have a full review. I'll be installing it on one of my S24 Ultras. I hope the animations are approved, and I hope they're not fully lifted from iOS as well. I hope they're improved in kind of a unique Samsung way. And I hope they also add some new customization features. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about One UI 7.0. Will you be running the beta? I highly recommend running it on a second phone, not a primary device, for the first beta. I'll have a lot more coverage coming up of the Z Fold 6, Z Flip 6, Watch Ultra, all that stuff. My devices came late, but I'm still going to have full coverage of those. So hope you guys will check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Again, confirm your mystery box if you did order through our links. Appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot.